Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my farming life.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my farming life. I hope you're doing very well. You join me in the demo 320. One of the last jobs they'll be doing for us before it does go a long back. And welcome to April. We have been a little bit busy here and there, getting some work done. We are still in the field, and we're spreading a bit of fertilizer on the spring growth crops before I get back to the last of the field preparation, really. We're coming over to see Bungle, who gave me a phone call to say that he needs one last bag of fertilizer to get him through this field that he's in. And so that is what I shall deliver. And we have, this last field that we're in here to do, and then a few more others once they get established a little bit more. We'll be coming back in with some nitrogen onto those. And that's us done for now, at least. That should be us all up to date. We're going to be, this next week or so, we've got sugar beet to try and drill, get a contractor in to do that, and then we've also got our soybeans to put into the ground as well. So we're making some progress here and there. Still a little bit more that we can make. Most of the ground over at South Healy has been done, which is great. Ooh, just take our time down there. And also up here, and then we will be able to get the drills put away. Up we go. And see how we go. I thought we'll come down this just because we don't get much time with this on the road at the moment, and we're only bringing one bag down, so it should be fine and dandy. And oh, there's a bit of weed in there, the brome or something. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Oh, there he is, Lord Muck, sitting in his seat there, waiting for his servant to arrive. Anyway, let's get this all loaded up here, shall we? Alright, and that's all done. Not much in there, Bungle, mind. I hope that's enough for you. It should be. Not much left to do in here, like. Good. This is looking alright in here, isn't it? Nice and clean. Good thick establishment, at least. I'm pretty pleased with it, to be honest with you. We'll see how it goes. There's a definite line you can see, though, where the two fields were knocked through. But we'll see how that continues. Looking good, though. Not too wet, not too cold. Pretty perfect. Indeed, yeah. Hopefully in the more days like this, where it's quite warm, a little bit of sun breaking through, we'll fly along. Absolutely fly. How much more have you got to do? No, not much. Just a couple more tram lines, like, and that'll be it done. Oh, perfect. I'm going to go get a start in a little bit with a bit more plowing. Get some of the field work ready for the sugar beet. And then we'll get the drill back on to do the beans. And I think that's going to be us pretty much done. Hopefully, a couple of days, we'll have it all knocked out. What are you doing after this? I'm probably going to get on the phone with Andrew, get him back over with a sprayer. Have you looked at the field over the hedge there? I have. Well, I just saw it when I was reversing in there. It doesn't look great, does it? What is that? Oh, I'm not sure what weed it is. Maybe it looks like a brush weed or a broom or something, but it's that needs to be knocked on the head. I know, it seems to be fairly thick over there. It's weird that it's just over that side though, not over here from what you can see. There's nout over here. Alright, well, I'm gonna have a quick look at it, walk through that field, see what it looks like, and then I will leave you to it. The JCB's going back tomorrow, right? That's what I was told, at least. Okay, perfect. I'll take it back, I'll wash it off as well, and we'll just leave it parked up in the yard there. And I will let you go. Alright, no bother. Okay. Alright, there he goes. So, what we're going to do here, I think, is just stop over here for now. Hasn't lifted up his hopper yet, has he? Some boy. So, yeah. Quite a few weeds come through here. This was direct drill. Now, sometimes that can mean that there's a bit more likelihood for weeds to come through, but I wasn't expecting anything this thick. A few docks in there as well, which is a surprise, but we will get the sprayer out and get this killed off now. And then we'll wait a little bit before we put fertilizer onto here, just so we're not feeding the weeds. But it's fairly thorough throughout the field there, which is disappointing, but like I say, we can get that one covered. And then, yeah, it shouldn't affect it too much if we get it nipped in the bud at this early stage. And we'll see. Everything else has been done. This is the last of the fertilizer work that we've got to do according to the agronomist. So that's all good. Let's get that shot as well. And we can get ourselves back on over. Open up. Alright, there you go. It's a bumpy old track, this one. I do like this telehandler from what we've used of it around about. It's handy. It really is. It's mobile. It's more agile than I thought it would be. Plenty of power on there. It's faster in all manners than our either of our two machines, really, just in terms of hydraulic flow. And also just field speed, road speed. It's just sharper and more responsive. There is a hefty price tag to it though, so I don't think we'll be acquiring anything like this too soon. But you know, it's nice to know what our options are. Look at that though for a fielder body. Good God, it's flying. All right, make sure there's nothing coming here. Look like there is. And all right, we'll get ourselves back on over. We'll have to give this a bit of a wash down there because, like I say, it is going back, and I think we're pretty much done with it. We have finished the pit silage at Moor Farm. That is all gone. The pit is now empty there, so we will be. We're in early April now, so it'll be a few weeks till we can think about first cut. And we'll let that slurry really kick on. The grass is starting to really explode though, which is good. Ooh, I suppose you're going. Off you pop. Alright. And then yeah, so that will be something that we will have to start gearing towards once we get the last of the spring drilling done. Grassland's looking pretty good though, like I say. It's warm at the moment, which is key. Warm with a bit of sunshine, intermittent showers, which is perfect growing conditions, so I can't really complain. A few weeds here and there as we've just seen, but for the most part we're looking good. Field on my left here, well, that will be going on into beans. That's the last that we need to really drill here that's not being touched, or that we'll be drilling, because the sugar beet is something that we won't be touching ourselves. And then the rest of it though, yeah, it's all looking pretty good. Very happy with it. Once we get this done, then we will be on to servicing up the harvest gear, the balers, the combine, getting that all ready to go as well. So it's all going to be busy, that's for sure. But I like it. It's important just to get all these other jobs ticked off as we can. Sail through there. The first thing we'll do, I think, is just get this, give this a bit of a wash. As you can see, one empty pit there. A little bit concerned about that so early. We do have plenty of silage bales though around the area, so that should be fine. That was a bag there actually that I thought Bungle wanted two, so let's shift that one, I suppose. And we'll just stick that one into the back here. Plenty of fert, too much fert left over actually, that's so far. But like I say, there's still ground that we need to cover. We'll get that all done. And we'll see. We did have to go and borrow a, well, this handy little bag lifter. Just to try and JCB, because that was, of course, has Manitou brackets on it there, so it wouldn't have fit. Alright, well, we will... Let's get this washed down, shall we? And then we've got the bucket right there. We've also got the grab in the silage pit here. And we'll just stick this here as well. And this will be nice and easy to pick up in the morning there. But yeah, I really like it. There are quite a few things as we continue to look to expand here that I would like to look into maybe acquiring next. Our two telehandlers right now are probably doing okay. And the thing is, if we picked up something like this, sure, it's great and it'll be nice, but I mean, which yard do you put it at? I just don't know which one would be more beneficial. There's equal amounts of load work to do at both ends, so I just don't know really. We'll have to figure that one out. Slurry is being separated still at an alarming rate. I need to figure out a way to automate that rather than me turn it on all the time. But yeah, otherwise that's looking pretty darn good. Cattle are fine, fit and healthy. They're starting to put a little bit of size on, which is good. Sheep are doing well as well. And the plows on the massey in the back here. I really do appreciate having this little standing area now as well, just to get machinery out of the yard. It's turned out to be a very good investment. But before we jump on into that, we'll just pop on down here. Plenty of grass around here, as you can see. It's just exploding everywhere at the moment, which is good. The sheep are struggling to keep on top of this. We need to get some lambs away soon, and we'll also be needing to start to look and see which beef cattle are looking the best. Because Lolly knows that we need to start to make a little bit of a return on the investment that we've seen in beef over the last, what, 8-9 months. But look at that shed. It's fitting in pretty well now, I'd say. Everything's starting to look pretty good. This is the field that we will get to drill at some stage. And it is... Cover crop's still doing well. Still going along very nicely. And this shows what the benefits of having it, because it's been in now, this cover crop, for, oh, geez, 8-9 months. So it's a real thick matter. And it's a real thick carpet, really, at this point in time. So we'll be bringing all, with sunlight like this, it's bringing that sunlight in, capturing it all, transferring it into nitrogen, sticking it into the soil, which is perfect. So with that being said, when we do come to drill the beans into there, they should be into a really good starting point, really. So we'll have to see. But anyway, we're going to go and turn over some soil now ahead of the beet drill, which will be coming in a few days time. We don't have one, so contractor will have to come in to do that. And this is going to be us taking the first steps really in our test for what it's going to be like for us to do, to work on our own beet, to produce our own beet there, to have all of our own materials and minerals that we need on site there to produce our best total mix ration for our livestock to really flourish. So that is what it's looking like. But before we can get to do that bit, we're just gonna have to crack up the... Oh, there you go. Stick the plow up, and yeah, we should be good. And we'll just take ourselves down to the field there. The barley should be starting to come up there. There hasn't been any fertilizer put in the headland yet. We'll just have to have a look, see how it's all shaping up when we get down there. We'll probably get everything drilled first and just see how that's all coming together before bungle comes along with the spreader. But we'll see. You know, we will see. All right, and around we go. And then yeah, like I say, after this we need to go and get the mower out, give that service up. I've got a lot of grass to get going through. That is one of my jobs there. So this Massey's going to be a little bit busy in the coming few weeks and months, which is what we want. We want it to start paying for itself a little bit more. And then yeah, before you know it, harvest will be here. And I can't wait. I really can't. We're now going to have enough to really get that combine going. Hopefully the weather's good throughout this summer. And if it is, then yeah, we should be in for a good one. I'm happy with where the crops are at the moment, that's for sure. Really trying to leverage how much organic material we can stick into there, because we're building up quite a muck heap over here. The more of that we can do, the less that we have to go in and rely upon our any man-made fertilizers. Then that will be all the better for me. All right, so if memory serves, we've got some cover crop in here that we're gonna have to flatten. And there's a, oh lord, direct drilling's you can see where we've been here. The weeds are coming straight through as well, so we'll have to get the weed killer into here as well. I mentioned earlier on that there are many things that I would like to buy before we buy a new telehandler. I'd really love our own sprayer. I would. As much as Andrew's great to have around, it would just be nice not to have to rely on anybody else. But here we are. Now then, you can see where the spring barley is coming through there. It's looking all right, minus the weeds, of course. And we will get this plowed over. We're going to plow it all over, and then we'll be away to the races. And well, at that stage, really, it's all down to beet, and the beet will be good to go once this spring barley's been cleared as well. So probably early fall, hopefully, if it's dry enough. But we'll see how it gets on. But we just got to turn this one over, and then we'll be set. We'll put a little mini headland in here of our own as well, just so we don't trample too much of the barley there. And yeah, we'll have to see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it all works out pretty darn well. Let's get ourselves a GPS coordinate set up. All right, we're looking good there. Probably. All right, let's see how that goes, shall we? Slow down. Won't be taking up too much. That looks pretty good. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's nice and dry at the moment. Like I say, it hasn't been raining too much at all, which is good. And we will This field in the bottom I'm a little bit worried about because it does get awfully wet in the corner there, but we'll have to just see how it goes, and we can hopefully, like I say, get a decent crop of beet off here. Not really something that's growing too much around here. Lord knows how we're going to harvest it right now, but we'll have to figure that one out once we get closer to the time. But for right now, all we can really do is see how it plows over. We'll square this edge off here, and then we will yeah, just see and wait and see what happens there over the course of the next few months, really. Let me know if you've done anything similar to this. Not many people will have around here, I know that much. There isn't too much beet growing around here, I must say. We are probably in the minority, but we wanted to try it just to see if the benefits are there for us, really. And then we can, like I say, we're just going to try and square it off about here. And then we'll just have to make sure that headland now that we don't go any further than that, and we can stealth the barley. The barley's still nice and young, so it shouldn't take too much damage from this. Should be okay. There's no tram lines on this field anyway, not that we'd use them, but there's not going to be any for drilling or for spraying. So it should just be one boom that it'll turn on to get this done. Perfect. It's turning over nicely. Should be a good job. Not much trash left on the top there either, so I'm happy with that. And we will just keep on rolling, I suppose.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a
Spring update. Early April now, everything's flying. Weeds are flying as well, but we'll get those under control on all of the latest drilled spring crops. Always an issue with direct drilling that you might have slightly higher outbreak of weeds, but we'll get on top of that one, and then we're all good to go, really. So watch this space for all things sugar beet, and we are round the corner from silage already, which is nuts. So it's gonna be busy, and we will see how we get going. But thank you very much for watching this update. I hope you have enjoyed a few little things happening here today. And we'll see where the next week or so takes us. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I have been Simulation for the Nation. This has been the next day, or next installment of my farming life. If you have enjoyed it and you yet to do so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you all in the next one. Catch you later.